Welcome to another Film Hooligans bonus feature review. I'm John, the host, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Jason Alt.
Hey everybody, I'm John's co-host, which sounds like I'm his subordinate, but you should have said you're the co-host and I'm the co-host, but you didn't. You said you're the host, which sort of indicates I'm the sub-host. So thanks for that.
One day we'll flip it. That day is not today. We are talking about a debut film from Cade Thomas. This is Ribbon.
Hey!
Hello.
Would you like to earn some money?
Did you say money?
Yes, it's a ribbon dancing competition.
And if I get first place, I could win $1,000.
Yeah, this isn't a job.
And your partner?
My partner?
Pearl, will you be my ribbon dancing partner?
Yeah, I think I'm free.
Great!
I'm homeless.
Michael, this is Pearl. Pearl, this is Michael.
Hi, Michael. Heard so much about you.
She's gonna teach me to ribbon dance.
Pearl, you're a ribbon dancer?
There's food at this thing, right?
Yes.
I'm a ribbon dancer.
If I get murdered in there, no, I did it for the right reasons.
For a ribbon dancing competition?
So Jason, what did you think about Napoleon Dynamite 2 Abandoned Mall Boogaloo?
So Ribbon is not polished. Ribbon was made for approximately $1,000 according to IMDb. And it looks it, but also I really like that about it. This isn't the 1990s where like nobody ever did what Kevin Smith did to make Clerks, which was just gamble his whole life. He sold his comic book collection, went hugely into debt, and made a bare bones black and white one scene movie that he was allowed to get a location by also working a terrible job there. Like Cade Thomas didn't have to do any of that. And like he just completely kind of ignored the whole movie making infrastructure and went for it. And I really found that charming. My friends and I used to make, BS little movies with our digital cameras back in college, and this sort of reminded me of that, like if we'd known anything about how to make movies. So this really was like a really low budget, like demo reel almost. It's sort of like, if you gave me actual money, here's how good I am at shot composition, So I kind of think that this is a stepping stone to something bigger for Cade and maybe some of this crew. And I think that's exciting. So like judging this movie on its merits or whatever is one thing, but like don't go in expecting something that it's not. This is a movie that was made for $1,000 and it looks better than Clerks. I'll say that, right? Like
Totally.
Today's cellular telephones are better than the black and white camera that Kevin Smith was using in the 90s. Like Steven Soderbergh's making movies with an iPhone now. So like, yeah, it's in color. It's great. He made his Clerks in color and he made it for $1,000 and he didn't have to work at an abandoned mall so they could shoot late at night. Right. Like he just went for it. So I liked it. I liked everything about it.
You could definitely tell, like, this is his debut feature, but if you go on the YouTube channel that this is on for free, you could go and watch Ribbon right now for free, ad-free, all that stuff, which is pretty fantastic. I think he cut his teeth being a documentarian. I know he's written plays for like school plays and stuff like that. So, and with a lot of these same actors, so there's like a familiarity there as well. That's why it feels so, like Jason said, it's not polished by any stretch of the imagination, but it feels more it feels more polished than just anyone turning on their phone and going, go, let's just do wacky nonsense. This has a script. This has a plot. It has a Kafka-esque kind of arc for one or both of the characters. I mean, I'm not saying it's super deep or anything, but it actually has character growth and shot composition and different locations. It's not just a tripod shot in a quick stop like Kevin Smith got famous for. So if this is now the bar, like, that's really exciting just for filmmaking today, right? Like this is, I think, like you said before we started, this is excuses taken away finally to people that just turn on a camera and just try, because you always get in your way, whether you be a content creator or a filmmaker or anything, to be like, I really want to do the thing I'm passionate about. I really want to, try to write that book, or I really want to do that. But then you're just like, but I have to. And you put all those roadblocks. Yeah. This guy just did it, and his friends did it, and it's a super enjoyable watch. It's kind of Napoleon Dynamite-esque. So that's just, I just want to set the tone for people like going in. It's a little awkward, it's quirky, but it's got like a huge heart, and it's charming as hell.
It's a profoundly stupid premise that everybody takes very seriously, and that in itself is a kind of comedy.
Yeah.
When everybody doubles down on something that's like really dumb, it's almost a parody of like back in the 80s where they're like, BMX bikes are the next big thing. Let's make the rad BMX movie. They sort of took all that energy and applied it to like a ribbon dancing competition. And like everything that surrounded it. But it boils down to like a naive person getting a little more street smart and a cynical person feeling a little more whimsical by the end. So it's really two characters starting out at extremes and meeting in the middle. So it really boils down to like a nice brother and sister relationship movie, So it's fun. So like it doesn't even really matter what the premise is. That's window dressing for just a heartwarming script. It's just watch it. It's going to take an hour, right? It's free. Like, if he didn't make any excuses about why he couldn't be a filmmaker, you don't have any excuses for not watching.
Yeah, let this be the fire that really sparks your interest if you're a creative person. Like, it's not a theater movie. It's not trying to be that, though. It's just something that these people, like, I watched some interviews with Kate Thomas and talking with the cast and the crew. And, someone asked him just like, what was the story behind this? And he's just like, it's just been a dream of mine. I think he was like, I think he's almost like, he might be like a paid documentarian too. And you could tell like his editing's real slick. Even in Ribbon, like everything looks really good. He has some style in this, as much as you can with $1,000 budget. It's just a dream project of his. And this is so different and full of whimsy and all that than anything else that he does. He's doing like true crime, like documentaries in Oklahoma, like trying to solve crimes and stuff, which actually I got kind of sucked into. It's like a little bit of a rabbit hole that I fell into, and those are kind of entertaining, but this was just something that someone cared about a lot, and someone cared that it got made, and they did it. As far as the performances go, it's fun. Like Jason said, it's around a brother and sister. It's Joseph Beard and Hannah Gray. They play Michael and Maggie Wyatt. It's really about them, but then they have these kind of cartoon characters, like just extremes of what they need to kind of push them and force them in to a different, mindset and growth and all this. So, and that's Matthew Brown plays Connor Fillmore and Debbie Tucker plays Pearl. I don't want to get too much into spoilers, and I don't really want to say too much more about it because, like I said, it is free, and it is definitely worth a watch.
I think if you go in saying, I want to see what, the kind of film that someone makes that makes you go, oh man, if this person had like actual money, what could they do? Like all the fundamentals are there. It doesn't look super polished because like, it wasn't easy to do sound editing on a budget, and it wasn't easy to, get some of the effects that we like a soundtrack and stuff like that. And lighting was a problem. So like all that is just stuff that money solves, but you can't teach somebody very easily to like compose scenes and know where to cut and that sort of stuff. So like the fundamentals of good filmmaking are here. So it's really interesting to see kind of where just money is the problem, because, that's something that's fairly easy to solve. Not everybody could take, millions of dollars of camera equipment and go make a good movie, but you get the feeling that this person could if this is what they could do with an iPhone. So don't go in like expecting Citizen Kane, but like
Right.
go in expecting to just see the fundamentals of filmmaking. And if you're interested in the filmmaking process, this is the kind of stuff you should be about. This is a festival film, and like I, have been to enough student film festivals that this blows away all that stuff. It was really technically very sound, and it was an enjoyable watch.
Yeah. And cool color grading. He does some fun tricks with color and a good pop synth score. And that's all original, too. Very cool. Yeah, go check out Ribbon. Like I said, it's on Cade Thomas's YouTube channel, actually. It's starting to circle the festivals. With this one, I could actually leave the link directly to the movie right down in the comments. So just go check out Ribbon. Like I said, it's very fun, heartwarming, good stuff, and can't wait to see what else Cade Thomas does. That's all for us tonight. I am John the Host. You could follow me at John the Host on Twitter. Mr. Jason Alt, where can everyone find you?
I'm Jason the co-host, but I'm not Jason the co-host on Twitter. I'm Jason E. Alt on Twitter, and I have a pinned tweet that talks about all my other projects.
Absolutely, and you can follow us at film_hooligans as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.